Andrew digs you and the goodies and all the trash too. All the goodies and the trash too. Andrew Just in the bush. I just found some old soda bottles from the 60s and just come across this. It's really old bottle opener. I think it's a bottle opener, yeah. Cool. Old 20. Hello and welcome to Andrew Digs. How's it going? So I've been metal detecting a little bit recently, but I haven't done much filming, so this is just a bit of a mash together of clips, and at the end I'm going to show you some of my finds, not all my finds. Most of my stuff is actually in a storage unit, and I'm just itching to get it out. But the thing is, it's buried right at the back, and I literally have to pull everything out, and it would take hours to get to my stuff, which sucks. But eventually, I'll get it all together. I'm going to make some nice display tables, and so I just want to show you some of the stuff I've found and talk a little bit about things that are going on in the metal detecting world. One thing is, it's summer here in New Zealand, so the beaches are just cranking. But actually, no, it's not summer. It's the end of summer. So now people are not on the beaches, so the beaches are kind of dried up a little bit, so I'm exploring some new areas. I'm not a land digger at all, really, but a lot of people in New Zealand have gone bush, so I'm just checking out some bush areas, and gosh, there's a lot of old stuff in the bushes that has just been left there for years and years and years, and I'll show you some of that stuff. I'll just quickly show you. I actually found this bottle in the bush, and it's an embossed Thompson and Lewis bottle, and it's got 1969 on the bottom of it. So that's been sitting in the bush for literally 60, 40, for there's 60 years. This bottle was just lying flat on its side, just left there. So there's a lot of stuff that people have left behind. Secondly, gosh, I'm waffling on here. Secondly, Crispy's Kiwi Adventures, CHRISPY. Check him out on YouTube. He is the man at metal detecting. He's a hunter. He shoots possums. I shoot possums. He collects bottles. He's an avid bottle collector. He's giving away a metal detector at the moment. A simplex, I believe. So he's doing a few videos, answer a few questions. You're in the chance to win a metal detector. Awesome. That's really generous of him. So I'm going to be entering, and because I need a new metal detector. And so yeah, everything's cool. So I'm just going to throw a few clips together, and then I'm going to just show you some of my finds recently. And the other thing that I've been doing, which I haven't been doing, is collecting metal for scrap. I haven't really had the storage space to do it. We're jam-packed full of stuff here. I've got my other hobbies going on, and like, honestly, we're just tripping over stuff, so it's been hard to, to bring stuff home. But I've been starting to find copper and lead and stuff like that. So I'm starting to store it now, and I'll cash it in now. I think if you're going to go out metal detecting, ideally if there's metal that can be scrapped, you really need to be bringing it home and sorting it and scrapping it and getting the scrap value for it. It pays for your petrol, it pays for your gas, it pays for your time. It could go towards other things, but just chucking it in the bin, which is what I usually do, doesn't really, yeah, every little bit adds up. So even a pull tab off a can, I see people getting thousands of them and melting them down and making ingots and bars and shit. So anyway, I want to show you what I've got. And if you like my video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe. If you don't like it, it doesn't matter, it doesn't bother me. And I just want to thank all my new subscribers. I think I've got about 77 now, so coming from about 14 people that followed me, now I've got quite a few people who follow me, mostly from around the world as well. I know I've got a new Russian subscriber and I've got a new American subscriber. So I just want to thank you guys for following me, and I want to share my journeys with this little part of the world, this little slice of the world, and hopefully everyone's going alright and everyone's finding good stuff. And to be honest, sometimes it's quality over quantity as well. You can find the same thing over and over again, but when you find that little toy car or kept gun or something cool, that's where it's at. So cheers. Okay, guys, so here's some of my collection, not all of it. Obviously, I'm just going to give you a quick run through of what I've found and what's been going on with me. I haven't really been out that much, to be honest. This is just accumulation. So starting off, just some of the stuff I've found down the beach, like vape pen, random bits of metal. This, I think it's tin. If you know what this is, tell me. It's brittle. It could be copper. I have no idea. It's all over the beaches. Tell me. Keys. Look, that's a little part off a cap gun. Oh my god, I would like to find all that. Dog tag, pull tabs, earrings, chains, blah blah blah, rings, all sorts of crap. Coming on to coins. So these are some of New Zealand, some of the older style New Zealand coins, but there's also, European coins in here, all sorts of bits and pieces, English, stuff like that. A lot of it, you can tell the beach always greens them out and makes them look crusty, rah. Some current New Zealand money. I don't know how much there is there. There's probably about $80 there. I'm not sure. I haven't counted it. As you can see, it's all been hit by the sand. The sand's all over it. Look at the rust build up. I'll see if I can find a real shitty coin. Look at this 10 cent. Like, it's flaking. It's falling apart. It's so hammered. Cars. There's some of the little cars I found down the beach. Going back to scrapping metal. Lead. Soft lead. This is always good. This isn't going in the bin anymore. This is coming back to the collection. You know? Even these little... These are like off... like alcohol bottles. They put these little lead cappers on them. Anyway. Sinkers. Lead sinkers. These are what I've been finding down the beach. Look at this bad boy. Gosh, there's numbers on there. 6. There's a 6 on there. I think that's 6 ounces. I don't know. This weighs the same. Look at that. Lead. More of this tin stuff. I'm not sure if it's tin or it's copper or whatever it is. It's very brittle. Like it will break. Look at that. Psh. This is all over the beach and it rings up really nice. Really, really nice. Just coming on to some more recent stuff I've found. I found out this down the beach, and you may or may not know what it is, but it's half of a grinder for grinding up marijuana. Oh, you naughty boy. Drug test. Yeah. But interesting, nonetheless. I found this down the beach. It's brass. It is a bottom of a kerosene lamp. Possibly a drip tray, but it's got a thread in the inside. Look how decorative it is. You know, back in the day when they used to manufacture things, they used to put a lot of time and effort into things. Like, things just aren't the same these days. They're just generic clones of shit. Old school pair of scissors I found on the beach. It's got some markings. This I found there on the beach. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but what I think it is a razor blades. When you used to have your old school razors, before disposable razors, you clip that onto a little handle, and
the blades would be inside this. You'd put them on. I found this down the beach. I still don't know what it is. It's brass. It looks like a little part of a teapot. Doesn't have a thread. Whatever. And then going on to what I found today. I found this in the bush. Old school bottle opener. 1920s. Very common. I found these lead bullets off an Enfield musket, rifle musket. These are lead bullets, and look, they've been smashed against trees and stuff, and they're all bent. These are really, really old, and I'm pretty stoked to find them. If they're worth anything, I might keep them in my collection, but I'll probably just scrap them for the lead value. And what else did I find? I found this Simon Snorkel Fire Engine Corgis 1970. It used to have a like a boom on it, with a a firefighter could get in there and spray the thing. Lost its wheels, but hey man, that's been in the ground 50 odd years. If you actually Google them, I'll put some pictures up. These are old school toys, and I love finding them. They're mean ass, awesome finds. So yeah, as you can see, this is just some of the stuff you find metal detecting. It all has history, it all has character. And at the end of the day, it's an awesome hobby, and I recommend anyone to get into it because it's so cool. And it's good fun, and you're helping the environment, and you're helping preserve history. And hey, you can show it off to your friends and say, hey, look what I found. This is like 150 years old. New Zealand's actually not a very old country by rights. Really, we're only, it was Treaty of Waitangi signed in 1840. So 160. Really, we're only 180 years old for the colonial New Zealanders. Obviously, the Māori were here before that. But we're a very young country compared to the likes of Spain and France and England. God, they've been around thousands of years. And this is the sort of stuff that's in the ground. Metal's everywhere. You've just got to swing over it and find it. So, cheers. I know this is a big, long, fucking long-winded rant, but hey, it needs to be done. And when I can get my stuff out of storage, I'm going to do a couple of really nice display tables. I'll build them, have all my stuff set out, and we'll do another video. But as for now, we might just go back to the bush again and just have a look around and see what happens. Hey. Once again, thanks to everyone who's subscribed to me. You guys are awesome. I love watching your videos. If you ever think about going out metal detecting, make a video. Show us what you find. It's awesome. It's the anticipation. There's nothing like watching metal detecting videos on a rainy night, eating fucking chippies and popcorn and that stuff. It's all good. So, cheers guys. Laters, peace, and happy metal detecting.